Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome back to our Rimworld Let's Play. This is in Alpha 16, heavily modded, and we are hopefully going to be able to get back on track here to finish this game, or at least reach a nice conclusion, because, I mean, Rimworld doesn't really ever finish. I mean, I guess you can do the spaceship or reach the hidden location on the world map or something like that, but really it's about reaching a conclusion that you're satisfied with, and hopefully we can get there before Alpha 17 drops, because of course that will break all our mods and do all that, and we'll want to start a fresh vanilla game, which is always very exciting. So, we haven't had an episode in a while because I was out of the country for a bit, but we are back, and I'm going to hopefully record a whole bunch of episodes in a row today if everything goes relatively well. My voice might be a little bit off because I recorded like 13 episodes of EU4 yesterday, but let's see what we can do. So I had to adult a little bit this morning and actually make like a phone call. God, I hate phone calls, and I was on hold for like 10-15 minutes. So it actually gave me a chance to look around the map and really think about what's going on. For example, I was able to correct a slight little thing over here. That's been fixed now. I mean, it's not roofed yet. The thing is, it'd be nice, you know, I don't know. I guess if we mouse over here, it does say that 8 tiles are unroofed, which is nice. So finally noticed this thing, so we're going to get that roofed up, help the temperature up a little bit. Also, at some point, I turned off the lights on these fields, but I didn't turn off sowing. I thought I did, but I must not have. So we want to disable sowing over here so that no one wastes any time doing that. I will keep these heaters on here because these vents are present, unless there was a way to close the vent, but it doesn't look like there is. It looks like the only option will be to destroy it and replace it with a wall, which seems like a waste of time. So because these two heaters, plus, I mean, yeah, sure, the geothermal vent, but these two heaters and that have to also heat this area over here, I think we're going to keep the 2 extra heaters on and operational over there. I think that's going to be okay. We may want to go and set up some airlocks or something later on, or double wall this or something, but for now, we're going to be fine. We are currently researching, geothermal over here, but you'll notice that this looks a hell of a lot better than before. I did add 2 extra tiny microscopic little mods. One is it's just a mod that organizes the research table for you. Clearly, when this new research view was implemented, Tynan just like set research things in particular positions, that was it, and then mods sort of just like blood all over. But it's probably not difficult, and I suspect it would not surprise me if in Alpha 17 or a very soon patch that there's not automated placement set up for it. Anyway, that's what this mod does. It just automatically sort of figures out tiers of research based on prereqs and different things like that, and just tries to assign them into even columns, and it looks a lot better. We've got a little overlap here because the text here is huge, but overall much, much, much clearer. So we're working on our geothermal. That's okay. I think I'm okay with our work priority over here. There's not a lot of cleaning that's happening, and even the hauling, like we've got a lot of people with high priority hauling, but they've got a lot of other things that they're doing first. It is going to happen. Still, that being said, I'm going to tell Sliced Onion here, why don't you prioritize going ahead and bury this body before it rots and everything goes terrible. We're going to do that. Over here, we do have, this bedroom is being shared by Frosty and Akanak, who are married, of course. And then we have 1, 2, 3 extra bedrooms for everyone else. So actually, I'm going to cancel this one as well. I canceled the double bed over here, and these are going to be guest beds. I'm going to make a guest room over here. Once the beds are up, I actually told the floor to be smooth over here. Once the beds are up and the floor is smooth, in particular, like the bottom left or bottom right corner is smoothed out, probably the bottom right, I'm going to put a table down here as well for them. And I guess a lamp. I could probably tell them to put the lamp now, just so that I don't forget. Ran a power cable down here, ran a power cable around here because it's going to be properly set up for the steam geyser when we're ready to go. We're still going to have a little bit of power shortages for a little bit. Why don't we tell someone to go and load some wood into here? Let's have Frosty do it, actually. Load some wood into there just to help us power through the night a little bit longer if we can. So that's it. Overall, mood's okay. We've got tons of food. We do have tons of hay. We did turn off the harvesting or the sowing over here, but we still do have tons and tons of hay. We are going to start doing some taming. Of course, we do have Ben Skull is quite good at it, but I still want him to hull is the problem. But there are 4 muffalo down here that could be tameable, and I do want to set them up. It's nice to be able to harvest the wool. It's nice to be able to milk them. It's nice to and I've never really played with the caravans and the moving, and you know, that's one thing that's going to be really nice with them. So I would like that up. The problem is we have so much to do right now that I'm kind of leery about doing it. You're going to be digging at compacted machinery way over there, near some fire, although it's raining, so I'm going to assume that's going to go out. We actually have a fair amount of components already spotted on the map, but I'll let you finish that. I think we did cancel most of the steel mining jobs, which is going to be okay. I did notice over here there's a couple components we can't reach. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reinstall this battery right over there so that we can reach those components. I mean, we have a good number of them already, but we're going to need some for this. We probably have enough on the map overall, though. We might have enough components in storage, actually. We have some visitors. They do have some items to trade. This is not the same as a trade caravan. Oh, yes. Death. Do not open this. It's not the same as a trade caravan. We could talk to them. Hopefully, they could leave in a good mood. Would be particularly nice if we could pull that off. Oh, here's something I forgot to do is deconstruct, deconstruct, deconstruct. All right, so they're going to go and sleep another night in their teeny tiny little rooms. I mean, it's not like we have these beds set up anyway, although we do have this one set up and no one's actually using it. Bedroom is considered to be awful over here, which is a shame because there's not even any debris. It's mostly because the floor is not smooth. We'll see about doing that soon. So yeah, shortage of power, even though the fuel generator is running, which is a shame, but that's the way it's going to be. I don't think it's going to kill the plants. I mean, they're going to get a little chilly, but it's still 18 in here, so that's not too bad. Although these guys are really like opening and closing these doors a lot, which makes me think that much more that an airlock might be handy. Or we just make it so that just outside here isn't outdoors, which is actually probably very feasible to do. You know, turn this into an internal hallway. And then it's only leaking heat into a hallway where people are walking, and it's not too shabby. All right, so you're building doors over there. We did get another bed up. That's good. Normal quality. I think that's all we're targeting here is normal quality on these beds. It would be nice to get better than that, but I think the priority is going to get to be some beds overall, and then we'll replace them later on. I think I told the build quality here to just try for normal quality as well. Again, this is just a mod where if the quality is not good enough, it'll automatically cue the bed to be destroyed and rebuilt, which is always something you can do manually. So it doesn't cheat, it just saves you like 35 freaking clicks whenever you want to build something. Got a nice table over here. Yeah, it's poor quality, but it's still, you know, helpful to have here. The room is considered a laboratory, I guess because of this. Interesting that it gives it a name. Awful overall. It's pretty dirty and a little bit cluttered, but hopefully we'll get this resolved soon. So we've got nothing being butchered right now. That's all right. Sliced onion is working towards the standing lamp, which is fine. People are crossing through here a lot, but that's okay. Oh, you know what I need to do? Because there's a tree here. And I think we set up some, we set up snow removal, but what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to quickly build a little wooden floor there to prevent trees from growing where we're going to want to stand behind our sandbags. And I'm also going to go ahead and wooden floor over here. So people might start bypassing the doors here because it might actually end up being faster to walk along the wooden floor there, especially if there aren't any objects in the way. So they'll need a lot of hauling. Actually, do we have... Okay, we do have room in the stockpile to dump some more stone. It's mostly a question of the hauling being... We've got too many things to do. Still have the knife out there, still have the Molotovs and some clothing out there, which would be nice. I mean, I could force it, but... Or harvest some oak trees, which is good. We have quite a few things that need wood right now. We have our manager that is correctly flagging trees to be cut, and then people are going and cutting them, which is good and important. We're going to need a fair amount of it. We still don't have the guest bedroom set up, which is too bad. Although you are working on that, which is great. And you know what? I'm going to... Reserved by sliced onion already, which is good. I'm going to get you to prioritize working on this guest bed. If we can get a couple of those up and get a guest room set up, it's going to be wonderful. Well, I think we'll have to get that door set up properly to finish it as well. There's still a lot of debris and dirt, so it's not going to be a very appealing room. But there, technically we do have a guest room now. What quality bed do we get? Normal, okay. Guest room, awful, minus 135. Yeah, it's pretty messed up. It's pretty messed up, I'm not going to lie. We'll have to smooth a lot of floors, and we do have to get rid of a lot of these rocks. But still. Alright, you're going to do that. The floor, at some point we'll have to get the medical room cleaned up a little bit too, so that probably less likely to get some infections in there. I suppose we could have a quick chat over here. Van, why don't you just a little quick chat, just to see. We could buy fine meals. We could buy medicine, and actually you're not gouging us for it. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. And you would sell us a toque. But we also have a toque, so we can go either way here, which is interesting. Winter is coming. We could just create some more. I think I'll leave it here because we might need to equip that. I think I'm going to keep the Molotov cocktail because it actually is handy for dealing with a few disasters here and there. None of these are dead mans. And again, you know, we're going to need maybe some of this to wear. Suppose we could sell the crappy parka Well, it's not crappy at 83% and normal. It's actually fine. You know what? I think I'm okay with this. I'm just going to buy your medicine, give you a little bit of silver, and call that good enough. Although, if they had a really good stay, they might have just given me the medicine, which is something to consider. Do I hear shooting? I thought I heard shooting. Like, bam, blam. Might have been something else going on. I'm not sure. So you're still sleeping in those beds. I guess I could have prioritized the deconstruction here. Just to encourage you. Because we've got these set up. Superior, normal, and this one is good. Oh, there we go. At some point, I'd probably like these beds to be better than normal. But I don't know. I might just accept it. In the future, probably set up like, oh, try to go for superior or something. And I hope that's your own food, not my own. I think it is, because I don't think I think that was a simple meal. I don't think I have simple meals. I think that's one they brought with them. Bit of a power shortage. Nothing blocking this wind turbine at all. The solar panels are not operating because it is night. We still have a little bit of juice in here. It's not quite enough. We're getting a lot of flickering on and off, which is too bad. We are on the cusp, though. On the cusp of finishing this research. As long as the power stays on there. And it is daytime now, so looks like that is going to be okay. And then we can set up the geothermal and be very, very happy about it. Frosty, why don't you go ahead and prioritize deconstructing these beds here? Just because I want people to start considering themselves to have very nice bedrooms. We'll have to wait. There we go. Sliced onion. You go ahead and deconstruct that. Done. And actually, I guess what I can do is... where's the deconstruct in here? There it is. We can get rid of these walls and doors. Get a lot more room here. Geothermal, done. Very nice. What do we want next? Well, we're not getting gun turrets because... no turrets. I think I'll grab the multi-analyzer, actually, just because it does help boost the speed of your research. Also, some things require you to have it. So the sooner we build this, I think, the better. So we're going to do that, but what we're very excited about, very, very excited, is to be able to drop down a geothermal generator right over there. So you're harvesting some oak trees. Tell you what, Frosty, I'm going to go ahead and tell you to prioritize working on the geothermal generator. Please and thank you. I mean, don't get me wrong, we need some more wood. I mean, we don't have that many things queued up that need wood right now. There's a door there, and there is still a fuel generator. But mostly, we want to have stored some wood so that we can stop worrying about it for a little while. Because there's always going to be some demand. See, flooring, all that kind of jazz. But yeah, what I can probably do is seal this off, make this a room for something. I don't know what. I mean, it could be extended farming at some point later on. But just, you know, eliminating more of these doors that have to be opened and closed. We haven't floored underneath these little bits, which can lead to some dirt being tracked a little bit more. I mean, it's maybe a little bit moot for our farming area, but what the hell. Let's go ahead and floor under these doors. Oh, we already did that one. And, oh, we did that too, but not here. I think here we're good. Okay, so there's just a couple of spots that didn't have it. That's going to be fine. So yeah, set up a little extra flooring there. Still have to worry that the fact the stone's away. I'm very excited about the fact that it'll chop this tree, and mostly make sure there's no trees here for now. I mean, at some point these sandbags are going to get moved, but that's okay. And actually, it's probably not a terrible idea for me to consider something like this. Like, I don't want trees to grow where my people want to stand, so I don't have to keep manually placing them and moving them. So we'll just do that. That's going to be okay. That's still going to be deconstructed, which will also give us wood. We've got some people finally sleeping in this room. It's a messy, terrible room, but they're finally doing that. Ben Skull, who's gonna mine that. I think the mining's gonna be basically over after this, though. I suspect this will be one of the final things that have been queued for mining. And then probably Ben will go, we could dig out some more components, and then Ben will go back to hauling and cleaning. I mean, I could go and do that right away, or I could have canceled that earlier, but that's okay. You're gonna haul some wood. Expected more. -8, they won't be back anytime. Okay, that's not a huge mood drop. It is too bad. It would have been nice if we got the bedroom set up a little sooner, I think, maybe, or if they'd been a little bit nicer, or if maybe if we'd been more sociable. I don't know. You're going for a walk? Well, I mean, I guess I can't complain for you doing that. You're going to do a little colony management, which is fine. Cooking fine meals. Yeah, keep doing that. We're okay. You're going to eat a meal, and you're going to do research. Well, I can't complain about any of those things. Power is... you are connected to the grid. And you still, even this is not enough. 3,600, we're actually running a deficit. And draining our stored power from batteries. That's crazy, our demand here. But we do have a lot of heaters, and it's gotten cold. So I kind of sort of understand. We're going to need some lamps in these rooms, and actually a few more heaters in these rooms as well. 9 degrees, yeah, they're going to complain a little bit that they slept in the cold. I don't know what the break line is, but they will definitely complain about sleeping in cold right then. So we're going to set up these heaters, and I guess we're going to need one over here as well. At some point, they're going to want lights in their room so that they're not as miserable if they're in here meditating or praying or something like that, or just chilling in their room. But I might wait on that. The heaters are probably important because it is going to get colder and colder. I'm kind of thinking we were going to want to double wall some of these things too, for defensive purposes, if nothing else. Do I have 37 limestone blocks. So that's 15. I'll do that. I think the diagonals are okay. You know what? We'll do that. So that'll use up to 30 limestone blocks. So that'll be that. And then we can go back to wood maybe over here and do this. It's a little safer, and it'll help to contain the temperature a little bit more as well. And I just banged my elbow on my desk, and it really hurts. There you go. A little bit more of that. Save us a little bit of power by using a little bit of material and a little bit of construction time. But I think it's going to be okay. I'd prefer to do this with more blocks so that, you know, it's fireproof and so on, but now we're okay. So Ben, what are you up to? You're going to eat a meal, that's fine, but you should be doing a lot of hauling, and you are indeed doing a lot of hauling, which is great to see. Hauling all this wood that people went around and chopped. Get it in there. Once it's in here, the manager won't care about issuing more trees to be chopped either. Yeah, so that's all good. I don't know if that's literally the most important. There's some clothes out there that needs to be brought in. But the wood does decay too, and we do have you on a snow clearing job, which I guess is fine. At least it's a fast job, and it's not... Well, is it still snowing now? It's just gentle snow, so I think it is actively snowing, so I don't know if you're going to be stuck in this loop doing that forever. You're going to go for a nap because you are a night owl. That's going to be okay. Frosty, you're going to go and build some floors. That's okay. Oh, under the little doorway over here. It's a long set of walks for this. For a tiny, tiny little job. You're going to help doing some management. That's okay. So what does it consider our food or our wood situation to be? It figures we have 1,000 in storage right now. Is that literally stored? Would that be under here? We literally have 1,000 wood stored. Okay. Because what'll happen if the hauling jobs aren't being done, the way the management works is it'll keep issuing trees to be chopped, even though there's like wood sitting around all over the place. So we have lots in storage right now, so it's not going to issue anymore to be flagged. Some might still be flagged to be chopped, and that's okay. Multi-analyzer is done. Refining, make chem fuel from wood, maybe. Smelting, maybe actually, because we do have a little bit of debris. We have to start stone cutting soon. You know what? Maybe basic management software, so people don't have to manage the same way. And then advanced and power management? These are going to be interesting to check out. Monitor the colony's power usage. I wonder if you can set up like logic around that, or warnings or something, like turn things on and off. Aquaculture, that's interesting. I don't think we're going to be doing any of that. Deep drilling. We need the multi-analyzer to be built before we do that. What? Oh god, I'm not paused. Stop, 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 stop. No! Seriously, with the infestation? I did not think this would be deep enough for infestation to be a problem. Now, can you kill them with like super high temperatures? I don't know if the heater can get that hot. We could try. There's only one of them, which is good. Circuit organs, basic prosthetic, medicine production. That sounds like a good idea, because we've got some heal root growing, and if we can upgrade that to medicine, although I think we need the chemicals for that. You can see the growth pattern from the light as well. It's okay for now. I do tend to like putting batteries in here, because batteries are ugly, and this is indoors, and... Yeah, okay, so let's recruit everyone and figure out what the hell we're going to do about this thing. It's only one insect right now. Now, that can still be very dangerous. Yeah, I don't think it can get that hot enough to be a problem. So, I think what we're going to have to do... Oh, shit, now there's a bunch of them. Now, eventually they'll start digging through these walls. Now, okay, I can't build a turret... Wait, we have Molotovs. There's not that much to set fire in here, but was that going to be the key? Like, what if I set fire to the bed? Just open the door and throw in a Molotov. Okay, I'm going to tell everyone to go here. Aim doesn't really matter. I think, that being said, the sniper rifle is not helpful right now. Its fire rate's not good enough to really make a huge difference there. So I think, Frosty, even though you're one of our best shooters... You're going to come over here and grab the Molotov cocktail. This is maybe insane. Okay. Now you're going to come over here. I'm going to leave this door hold open here so that you can walk out faster. Okay, now I'm going to turn that off so that when you walk through again, it'll close the door. The problem is I have to get you to be able to toss this and not instantly get attacked. There is an attack timer. Frosty's one of our most useful people. I'm a little concerned. And it would be nice if you closed the door behind you afterwards. So I'm gonna get you to step forward. And yeah, you're gonna land it here. Okay, it's been fired. Good. You're gonna run away. Good, it's on fire. Run. Run. So these guys are locked in. They might try to work their way out. There's another door over here, which is now closing. This room is now on fire and getting very hot. I think this might have been a great way to deal with this. Now, where at some point we'll have to fight the fire, or let everything burn down, or something. One thing we're going to want to do then is we will mine out these walls. We're not going to do it now. Now, how badly hurt are you? Okay, a couple of cuts. I'm going to tell you to go... don't beat the fire out. First of all, what you're going to do is you're going to come back over here and equip this, and then you're going to go to bed. 200 degrees. Now, the fire might not have anywhere to spread after it burns down this bed. It actually might work out beautifully. So I'm actually going to tell you to rest until healed. Please tell me you're dead. You're injured. The bed has burned down at this point. It's still really hot in here. Tell me these things are... Your minor heat stroke. Really? You've got a few burns and that's it. Seriously? I mean, at least there's still some fire. So it's still nice and hot in here. Minor heat stroke. Did you, like, freeze these guys instead of doing this? I don't know. Serious heat stroke. Yeah. How's this bed still burn? What's burning here? Oh, it's the stack of wood! After the bed broke down, I think it left a stack of wood behind. Yes! Okay, that's beautiful. And it's far enough away that it can't spread to anything else and kill us. So I'm gonna forbid this door. I'm actually gonna cancel the mining here. I'm gonna tell these guys to chill out because you can't go fight the fire, right? Yeah, you go to bed, you go relax. It's fine. There's nothing to worry about. Just go to sleep, everyone. Aknak does not have access to a bed, so just falls asleep on the floor. I do feel a little bit bad about that. I suppose I could have unmedified this. Van, actually, you need to go... Oops, Van. You need to go and prioritize treating Frosty. How's that heat stroke coming along? Serious heat stroke. 260 degrees. The firewood is about to burn itself out, but it's not going to become cold. These guys have now passed out, which is nice to see. Hopefully you don't get an infection. Oh, this has worked out so good, you guys. They're all downed. So, yeah, I'm just... Now, at this point, I could go in and finish them off safely. At this point, I'm just waiting for that wood to burn itself out and for the temperature to get safe for my own people in here. So it should start to drop, and in fact, it's dropping quite quickly. So we can unforbid this door. I'm going to grab everyone except Frosty. Tell them to come over here. Did the temperature go up? Did it not drop below 100 degrees? Maybe it was just in a particular spot. I think they're all dead. Yeah, they are all dead now. Amazing! So, yeah, just go about your business. Just do whatever you want. We're fine. That's been reset to... Nope. Reset. There you go. There you go. Temperature's going down again. You're going to repair some stuff. Eventually you'll go in here. We'll rebuild this blueprint. Let's try to encourage it to be at least good quality. And then we can give Frosty and Aknak their bed back. Oh my god, that worked out so well. That worked out so well. I've never dealt with bugs that well before. I'm really happy with myself. No. Stop. Oh, and you can't get there either. Hold on, cancel then. Because you're gonna not be able to reach everything. So I have to do it one at a time. So you're sleeping on the floor. Ben, I'm going to get you to come over here and haul this insect jelly. Now, at some point, these insects will get chopped up and cut into meat. Now, what I'm thinking is I might go and encourage... Not insect meat. Okay, it's already turned off. Yeah, so we won't use the insect meat to make fine meals, which gives moodlets. What about simple meals? It's also turned off by default. So we'll chop them up, and basically have meat for the dog is what we'll use it for. Do we have a kibble job? We should have a kibble job. Make kibble. And what should this be? I guess this should be do until you have X. And you can use... You know what we'll do? Hold on. What we're going to do is we're going to clear all insect and human meat. That's what we'll do. And then do forever. Use up all human and insect meat to make kibble if you don't have anything to butcher. I like that. I think that's going to be great. Okay, you're doing some constructing, which is fun. You're going to go to bed. Frosty, you're up and you're harvesting. I guess I'm going to let you harvest because that's pretty important that we don't miss out on that. Yeah, we're good on corn. We got more corn over there. It's growing well. Temperature in here is 23 degrees, which is great. Power situation is now fine. All of our batteries are fully loaded. Feeling good about that. We did research the multi-analyzer, right? Or is that what we're doing now? No, we did. So... it's under miscellaneous. So it has to be linked to the research table in some way. I think I'll just tuck it in back here. I don't know, like, our space allocations will work. Can I move this now that it's been built? No. And you lose some material if you take things apart. I mean, I could do that, or this. This might actually... No. I'll just tuck it in back there. It's fine. It's totally okay. So that'll give us a boost to our research and unlock a few extra research options. You're harvesting, and that's good. We've got some extra cloth over there. I mean, we've got plenty of fur, but a little bit of cloth is also very good. You're cooking. I don't want you to cook, actually. I would like you very much if you could prioritize making this double bed for you and your wife, my friend. Excellent. We got good quality. Wonderful. I'm going to set owner to Frosty and Akanak. And I'm correct in remembering that you two are married, right? You're the right people. Fiancé. Okay, you gotta love her. So no marriage yet, but you'll get there. So this stuff is gonna get butchered, and then at some point we'll make kibble. Or we can keep the raw meat around and maybe use it to feed the dog. The kibble is even more efficient. With the kibble, combining raw meat and plant. Right, so we need... Sorry, yes, you can use hay to make kibble. There you go, that's what we want to do. What's animal product? Eggs and things like that. So yeah, because it needs two separate things. So if you can use hay plus meat. And I think that'll work. We can force someone to use this later on and see what happens. And we don't care about cooking quality. It's actually a fine way to train some people to do stuff. A little more power over here. We don't even have a bed job here. Still, if it's going to be doubled walled, it's fine. We will be... Oh, you know what we never did? We never went and destroyed that. So, Van, come over here and shoot the hell out of this thing. I'm sorry, did you damage the bed through the wall? How does that even work? Okay, whoa. Maybe take a step back. Try again. Like, damaging this, I get. Damaging the bed? What? This is going to be a hell of a way to sleep. How do you sleep in the middle of, like, gunfire? Do we ever set up the, I don't think we ever set up the little shooting gallery. We should probably do that. I think I was considering setting it up here, wasn't I? It's got to be somewhere where people aren't necessarily going to walk and get themselves accidentally shot. But we should set up shooting target. So there's the target, and there's the place where people stand to do it. So if I did something like this, that might be safe. I'm thinking this might be safer. We might want to build up some walls around it. I don't want too far away from our base, though, because I don't want people to have to walk that much. Or, you know what? Let's do this. There we go. That's out of the way enough that people won't get themselves there. No one should have to walk through there. Minor break risk for a second. Oh, who's in a bad mood? Lots of snow to shovel. It is cold outside. Hopefully no one's got, like, slept in the cold, feeling awful, awful environment. You're in darkness. You've got an awful bedroom. Well, yeah, that's because we need things to be clean. Now, when Ben is clearing snow, that's part of his cleaning job, I think. Cleaning as opposed to hauling, I believe. There's a bit of a gap there. Oh, no. Okay. Just missed it or something. So, I mean, we could also prioritize people to just do a little bit more cleaning. This place is really awful with all the bug bits. There's lots of stone over there, plenty of things that still need to be hauled. It's possible we had overkill in the snow clearing jobs. I don't know. I don't usually bother with any snow clearing, but I want to do something different this time. We just might want to turn on hauling for more people here. I mean, we've got it as a high priority for a lot of people, but they have higher priority jobs in play. And maybe that's what we want to change up, right? Like, we could leave the plant cut, but let's say I do this. So now Sliced Onion is going to haul before doing all the construction. And Frosty over here, yeah, grow first, then haul, then worry about construction. I think that's actually going to be a really good idea. Van, I think we want the cook to be there. I'll bring down the mine one tick just to say. There you go. So there should be a little bit more hauling that happens. That's actually a construction job, not a hauling job. Well, people will haul to a target of construction, which is nice. That's one of my mods I've got in there. Haulers can bring things to a pending construction, even if they're not building stuff. And that's also very, very handy. But I might tell Frosty to prioritize, actually. Oh, you don't have the material. Really? What are you missing? Oh, plasteel and gold. Right. Well, do I just cancel it because I might decide to move things later on? Maybe I'll do that. Well, we got to put a cut in here, but that actually was a shockingly successful episode. Dealing with an invasion. I didn't think we'd deal with any invasions here because I didn't think it'd be deep enough in the mountains. But I don't think there's anything else we can do about it. Unless I, like, pre-set up some IEDs or some crazy stuff like that in all the bedrooms. But that sounds like a recipe for disaster. Wider hallways or little defensible locations might be something so that I can actually, like, attack in another way. But the thing is, we do have a few options for digging from the outside and then fighting the bugs from the outside here, which is really overall going to be much better. So I think we're pretty good. Thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.